Thermal comfort. Topic is in the thermal comfort. Unlike animals such as a fox or a bear that are born with built-in furs, human beings come into this world with little protection against the harsh environmental conditions. Therefore, we can claim that the search for thermal comfort dates back to the beginning of human history. It is believed that early human beings lived in caves that provided shelter as well as protection from extreme thermal conditions. Probably the first form of heating system used was open fire, followed by fire in dwellings through the use of a chimney to vent out the combustion gases. The concept of central heating dates back to the times of the Romans, who heated homes by utilizing double floor construction techniques and passing the fire fumes through the opening between the two floor layers. Romans were also the first to use transparent windows made of mica or glass to keep the wind and rain out while letting the light in. Wood and coal were the primary energy sources for heating, and oil and candles were used for lighting. The ruins of south-facing houses indicate that the value of solar heating was recognized early in the history. The term air conditioning is usually used in a restricted sense to imply cooling, but in its broad sense it means to condition the air to the desired level by heating, cooling, humidifying, dehumidifying, cleaning and deodorizing. The purpose of the air conditioning system of a building is to provide complete thermal comfort for its occupants. Therefore, we need to understand the thermal aspects of the human body in order to design an effective air conditioning system. The building blocks of living organisms are cells, which resemble miniature factories performing various functions necessary for the survival of organisms. The human body contains about 100 trillion cells with an average diameter of 0.01 mm. In a typical cell, thousands of chemical reactions occur every second, during which some molecules are broken down, energy is released and some new molecules are formed. The high level of chemical activity in the cells that maintain the human body temperature at a temperature of 37 degrees centigrade while performing the necessary bodily functions is called the metabolism. In some simple terms, metabolism refers to the burning of foods such as carbohydrates, fat and protein. The metabolizable energy content of foods is usually expressed by nutritionists in terms of the capitalized calorie. 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 kilojoules. The rate of metabolism at the resting state is called the basal metabolic rate, which is the rate of metabolism required to keep a body performing the necessary bodily functions such as breathing and blood circulation at zero external activity level. The metabolic rate can also be interpreted as the energy consumption rate for a body. For an average mean 30 years old 70 kg, the basal metabolic rate is 84 watts. That is, the body is converting chemical energy of the food into heat at the rate of 84 joules per second, which is then distributed to the surrounding. The metabolic rate increases with the level of activity, and it may exceed 10 times the basal metabolic rate when someone is doing strenuous exercise. That is, two people doing heavy exercising in a room may be supplying more energy to the room than 1 kilowatt resistance heater. An average man generates heat at a rate of 108 kilowatt while reading, writing, typing or listening to a lecture in a classroom in a seated position. The maximum metabolic metabolic rate of an average man is 1250 watts at age 20 and 730 at age 70.